My window don't roll down.
Man, I'm just gonna open this door.
Why are you opening my door?
Okay, because I see 2 firearms there, man.
There's not 2 firearms, they're BB guns, bro.
Okay, I just gotta move.
But you still don't have no right to open my fucking door.
Hey, I just want to be safe, bro.
No, there's no being safe. You just violated my rights right there by opening my fucking door.
Hey, man, okay. Just chill out, alright?
You just, I know, you obey your fucking oath and you don't open my fucking door for no reason.
Hey, man, just chill out, alright?
Why'd you open my door?
Because I just saw 2 firearms there.
They're BB guns,
Okay.
and did I pull you over?
No, I pulled
Did
you
I?
over. Hey, dude, just take a deep breath. Alright? Everything's gonna be alright. If they're BB guns, they're BB guns.
They are BB guns, but you have no right to even fucking touch them.
Hey, I gotta be safe too, man.
I don't give a fuck. My rights are more important than your safety.
Dude, just take a breath, alright? Everything's gonna be fine. Okay? So the window doesn't roll down, and I saw 2 firearms that look like pistols to me, okay?
That's why I always put my hands on top of my head with
Hey,
you guys.
I appreciate it, man. I do it. And I appreciate you listening to me, man. Okay, what's your name, brother?
My name's Christopher.
Okay. Christopher, here's the deal, dude. Back here, you're going a little too fast. Okay, speed limit back here is 25 miles per hour, and the 45 starts right up there. Okay, when I clocked you, you're doing 31. Okay? You got your driver's license on you?
Yeah, sure. It's kind of cold. I'd appreciate if y'all close my doors up.
Okay. All right, Christopher, where you come from tonight, man?
I'm going to Williston, and I really don't have to answer any questions. But because you're on edge with this little firearm thing, even though you violated my civil rights by opening my door and searching my car with no warrant.
Listen, I just grabbed these 2 things, all right?
Yeah, no, you just grabbed those 2 things without a warrant and opened my door.
Well, I saw them, dude.
It doesn't matter. They're not firearms, and I did nothing. My hands are on top of my head. I am in no danger to you. You have a gun on your hip.
Chris, bud, what's your date of birth, man?
10-1-90. I'm about to exercise my right to remain silent, man.
That's fine, dude. You can do that, man.
And I have the right to travel freely without harassment. That's also my constitutional right.
All right, just sit tight for right now.
Yeah. This ain't a fuck you with the camera. This is to protect my safety and yours.
Okay.
So do not take it negatively.
Did you ever meet up with your friend that one night?
Yep. Why do you care?
I'm just wondering, man.
Why am I always pulled over here? Why am I always harassed?
Well, the other night you weren't harassed. You were in a private.
Well, it's not. I mean, I've been put at gunpoint by you people for no fucking reason.
Where were you at gunpoint?
In fucking Fargo, and they followed me. Actually had to call 911 on fucking squad unit.
That was in Fargo. That wasn't here.
Yeah, I know, but it's North Dakota, and ever since I got in North Dakota, I mean, I'm all the time pulled over. I'm not doing anything. I'm going to fucking Walmart.
Okay. Did he say why you were being pulled over tonight?
Somehow, I'm going 35 into 25, and where a fucking road is. I was going safe speeds, man.
It's 25 miles per hour.
I was going safe speeds.
You're doing 35 miles per hour.
That's what he says, but I was going safe speeds. I did not see any sign that was, so it's 35, and I went the speed that I judged to be the safest.
Okay. Did you come onto the road down there by the come and go?
Yes, I did.
Because there's a sign right down there.
Well, I must have missed it, because I'm new here. I'm from Florida, so I'm not obviously know the roads very well.
Okay. There's also a sign right up there next to the
Sure.
Roosevelt Hotel.
Sure, but I went to safe speeds that I felt was safe.
But the posted speed limits is the law, sir.
I know. It's the law. Let me ask you this: Will you enforce the law even when it's not right?
It's my job to enforce.
No,
law,
it's
sir.
your job to uphold the Constitution from all enemies, foreign and domestic. That's your fucking job.
My job is to uphold the law, sir.
Your job is to fucking uphold the Constitution.
It's also to uphold the law.
Yeah, when it violates Constitution, that means that it is a fucking. All right, whatever, man. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Constitutional right is being violated right now.
Second Amendment, my Second Amendment right, my right to no warrantless searches and seizures, my all sorts of fucking rights have been violated already.
Do you have a conceal and carry permit?
It's not a fucking firearm. It's a BB gun.
Still a firearm. It shoots a projectile.
I didn't even know it was there. And it's broken.
We're just trying to figure out what's going on, Chris. There's a lot of guns that look...
Man, I don't give a fuck about the guns, man. I think everybody should have a fucking gun.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah, well then why the fuck are you fucking harassing me about a fucking BB gun?
Because we didn't know
Oh,
their guns were
because
out
my hands are on top of my head and that gun
They
was a
make us
threat
think
all the way
it's
on
a
the
little
fucking
bit
floor.
nervous. That's why, Chris.
Yeah. Your safety's more important than my rights. I understand that.
Everybody's safety is our concern.
Yeah, but it's more important than my rights? No, it isn't, you fucking coward.
How am I a coward, sir?
Because you violate people's civil rights all fucking day long. And you look at people like pieces of shit. And maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. You might. You might not.
I treated you very well that night over
One-
here, did I not? The only time that I had dealt with you, I treated you like a human, and I did sit there and I talked to you like a human.
I'll
and your rights were not
put it like
violated.
this. You might not be, but most of you people are. So my automatic behavior is judged by how y'all behave in this fucking country. I'm not scared of y'all blowing my fucking face off, man, because I exercise my liberties to the fucking fullest.
I'm not saying we're gonna blow your face off.
Yeah, well, you know what? Y'all blow people's faces off all the fucking time.
I haven't.
Ah,
None of these guys.
yeah,
out
you
here.
haven't. Yeah, man. Okay.
None of these guys out here.
Yeah, sure, maybe not, but you know what? All over the fucking world, all over our country, they're fucking executing motherfuckers for nothing. They're sitting on top of fucking people who ain't fighting back and suffocating them to death and shit. Man, there's so many videos. I'm sure you don't even look at it. You don't even care.
Yes, I do. I do look at
It's
it.
pretty fucked up.
But do you know that there's also other types of crimes where people shoot each other and it's not the police versus somebody else?
Man,
It's
I
also-
wouldn't call you guys if I was on fucking fire.
That's your own personal, prerogative. You don't have to call us. If
I
you don't
wouldn't.
want to.
I wouldn't. Cause you know what? I call y'all for help and y'all fucking come there and treat me like a fucking suspect.
I'm not treating you like a suspect. I'm talking to you like a human being in your.
You are, but I'm fucking tired of getting. He opened my fucking door for no reason.
I did not open it.
No, he did, and he fucking opened my door, and it's not allowed.
But if we see a firearm, we're able to detain those firearms for our safety and for yours.
That's not right either.
What part's not right about that?
Because I wasn't committing any crime. I wasn't doing anything violent. I have no violent past. I have nothing where that even if I had a fucking RPG in my damn car, it would not be a threat to you because I haven't done anything, and you haven't done anything to me. So there's no threat there. We're automatically the enemy when you pull us over. Your fucking hand is on your pistol, ready to fire.
No, it's not.
It is always. I remember I opened my fucking door one time to tell the officer that my window doesn't roll down, and he fucking jumps back in with his gun on his hand.
Was that here in North Dakota?
That was in North Dakota, yeah.
Was that right here? Or was
No, that was in
Fargo?
Fargo.
We act differently around here, man.
Do you?
Everybody's different. You go from different cities. Everybody's different. I'm not saying that all cops are the same. I'm not saying that all white people are the same, all black people are the same, all Hispanics are the same. Everybody's different. We treat people with respect out here. That's the way we roll. And I've worked with the Watford City Police Department and with the Sheriff's Office now, and we don't do anything but treat people with
That's good
respect.
then. That's good. My experience is very bad.
Well, out here, man, we're trying to make the good name.
I really like to believe that. I really would, because you know what? Y'all are here to protect and serve, and y'all are supposed to be role models to the fucking country, not the enemies.
That's what we're trying to do out here.
All right, well then I'll stop yelling at you.
All right, thank you very much, Christopher. But Obama's also saying that he wants to cut all drilling because he wants to keep fossil fuels.
They've been manipulating the fucking gas and they've been manipulating the whole fucking market, so the middle class would not be built here.
I can agree with that. My rent's outrageous. My rent is.
The fucking internet service here, you don't get unlimited high-speed data. This data shit. This is yeah, dude. They're wireless signals. They come out of the fucking air. How are you gonna charge me? Oh man, I get so angry.
Oh, trust me, I understand. I gotta.
Yeah,
You're lying.
Colorado is really pretty. I hear the oil is picking up there, and weed's legal there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys would probably be a lot calmer if y'all fucking smoked weed.
I've never touched it. Actually, I've never touched it in my life. The
Um,
only thing I do is have the occasional beer every other month.
Yeah, and you know what? That's not a bad thing, but I think beer is one of the worst alcohol drugs there are. and they're the one of the worst. Marijuana, like if you don't do it all the time, you know, it's way better than a beer.
A lot of people, you know, drink to excess, and
Yeah.
I mean that's what can cause those car accidents and everything, and that ends lives. I mean,
Yeah.
methamphetamine, heroin, like all that type of crap. That stuff was.
Man, look, dude, y'all, you don't want to know, man. All drugs should be legal. Because you know why? Because Mexico wouldn't have the fucking cartels. And all the drug kingpins would be out of motherfucking business. And all the drug addicts would have to have church and friends to convince them to do the right thing and not the law to tell them what they can put in their body. That's Ron Paul's view, and I fucking adopted it, and I believe in it.
I don't know so much if I agree with the methamphetamine though. Methamphetamine is.
But see, it's not the government's job to tell me what I can put in my body. It's my decision what I can do, what I do with my body. Now hurting somebody else or what comes with that kind of stuff, that is a different story.
But some people do hurt other people.
You're right, and they should be punished and they should be locked up for hurting somebody else. Yes, absolutely. But it's up to community, friends, and family are the ones who should be helping someone with a drug addiction because it's a sickness. Because all these pharmaceutical companies, they get them all hooked up on all sorts of opiates, all sorts of things. They did it to my father, and then they pull the plug on him and say, "Oh, you can't have him no more." And then he goes out into a street dealer, tries to self-medicate, and now he goes to prison. He didn't. That's just a hypothetical situation, but that happens all over, all the time. And pharmaceutical companies are the biggest drug pushers there are, and you know nobody says anything about them. And they kill all sorts of people with their freaking side effects.
Well, you look at half the side effects on bottles now, or on any other type of pills or any type of medications that they have, and it's just a long list that's like that.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's ridiculous. I don't think that it should be allowed for them to be able to warn you about this. This could happen, and then be allowed to sell it to you. All the cures that are real, the cures of cancer, cures of AIDS, cures of all those cures that are legitimate and they're effective, they are suppressed and they're not approved by the FDA because they don't make money. Like chemo, the cheapest, shittiest, least effective treatment they can do, and to save as least amount of people, but still give them it could, yeah, and it's torture. You're fucking getting nuclear radiation. I mean, who thinks that's a good?
Cancer sucks.
Yeah, cancer does suck, and they freaking, yeah, man. I'm really hoping that Donald Trump wins and turns this freaking country around.
Heard last time. Anyway.
Well, all those Mexicans that've been passing the border all these years, they haven't all been Mexicans, and it's gonna pop off. It's gonna do.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I wish I had training, but combat training, but I don't. All I know is to put my hands on top of my head and.
Did you try to go into the military?
Yeah, I did at 17. I won't join the military now. I'm not gonna be a global banker thug. I didn't believe in going to Iraq because they had nothing to do with that. I didn't know that at the time. I was like, oh, gung ho, kill them Hajis, we're the best. Yeah. And then I grew up, and we fucking killed farmers and their kids defending their country. So my brother's in the army. If he got shot in the face, I'd be so sad. I would not be mad at Iraqi who shot him in the face. Wouldn't.
What branch did you try to go into?
The army.
Did they?
Juvenile charges.
Oh, okay.
Stupid. Really stupid. I would have been a phenomenal soldier. I would have done the best.
You would have been a what?
A phenomenal soldier. I would have done the best.
I got turned down because of my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, I did the duck walk. I passed all that crap.
That was some ridiculous test.
Yeah, right?
I'm not gonna lie.
So it's really funny when you're in a crowded, in the rooms crowded with men, and they're all doing duck walks.
Doing the duck walk. Yeah, or the crab. Did you have to do the crab or the bear?
Yeah.
The bear crawl or whatever.
Yeah.
You get a bunch of guys in the middle of the room trying to do that too.
Yeah. I think they just do that to fucking fuck with you.
They got camera. They gotta have cameras someplace to be able to watch it. Just to be able to see what's really going on. Just so they can laugh at it.
Man, you're different, man. You're different from what I've met.
I told you.
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome.
This is the cops that I work with, man. We're all decent people.
Well, then I'm sorry for screaming at y'all. It's just my experience, man. It's always been negative, always.
I understand.
But Christopher, really quick, since you don't got a driver's license on you, I do gotta verify. Hey, do you got the vehicle registration information, insurance information on you?
Hey, I've been thinking about taking off my license plate and driving around, and when y'all pull me over, I'm gonna say I have the right to travel freely without harassment, and I don't want to give you my name. How do you think that's going?
Stay in North Dakota, man. You have to have a vehicle registration.
Well, I know that I have the right to travel freely without being harassed, without just cause, and that is a constitutional right, and it has been upheld in court cases. So I've been thinking about doing that.
Man, but here's the thing: the state of North Dakota does have a century code stating that you do need a rear license plate on your vehicle.
Well, I think that I might try. If I go to jail, I go to jail, but it's still I'll be exercising my right.